him! Welcome back to Marble It Up, Marbles and Mouths. We're going to play a level called Blur, because this week has been a blur.
And
oh my god, I'm like the bottom. I'm literally the bottom of the floor right now. Hey everybody, welcome to Marbles and Mouths, the game show where we play a game with marbles and use our mouths to talk about all sorts of topics. Small's Noodle, how's it going? You got a mouth. What's that mouth do?
What that mouth do? Alright, hold on, I'll give you what that mouth do. Not that. That's inappropriate for our Christian household. Let's see. So, here we go. Dragon Age, every possible result of the hero of Ferelden before DA4.
Do tell.
Alright, let me click on the article. It was published...
Pretty sure Athiok is a Magic the Gathering card anyway.
I should what?
Oh no, that's Ashiok, never mind.
Oh. So this was published 19 hours ago.
Yeah?
Dragon 4 is confirmed to be in development, leaving players to wonder whether or not the Warden will make an appearance. The Dragon Age series puts players in control of some very powerful and important characters within its universe. Throughout the games, players stop a blight that could have destroyed the world, eventually lead the city of Kirkwall and run the Inquisition on a holy quest. These roles help put the players in interesting positions in the game's world, but also let them make important positions the impacts of which have rippling effects on Dragon Age titles to follow. This understandably makes new Dragon Age games have to accommodate numerous possible decisions that players have made, which is no small task. This is especially true when it comes to characters of Dragon Age that can be changed in numerous ways throughout a playthrough. Many of them could have ended up dead and not show up in the future titles at all. This is especially true for the characters that players control, such as Hawke from Dragon Age 2. However, with Dragon Age 4 in development, fans have started to wonder just how Hawke and the Warden from Dragon Age could play into the new title.
Do tell.
So the Warden comes to start the game with Warden's race and backstory. This can include possibilities of elf living in the slums, a human noble, or a wizard. However, that may be training from a friend. Either way, the Warden eventually joins the Grey Warden Duncan to help fight elite soldiers fight back the urge of Darkspawn threatening to destroy the world, known as the Blight. Many theorize that the Darkspawn will play into the villain's Dragon Age 4. However, that may not be possible. At the end of Dragon Age Orange, players discover that the Grey Warden must be sacrificed to stop the Blight. This can be either the player's Warden or one of their companions, unless players decide to perform a dangerous ritual with the Witch Morrigan. This decision is very important in determining the Warden's state at the time of Dragon Age 4, as they can be dead or become the ruler of the Grey Wardens, like at the start of the DLC for Dragon Age Origins. But yeah, it goes on to be talking about, I'll send it to you actually, because I want to share it with you. I'll send it to you in Discord.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
I'm very interested in hearing about Dragon Age lore and promotion and shit, because Dragon Age, was one of the first RPG games I played, and I find its themes to be oddly so religious. Because, it's literally... effectively, the Darkspawn were made by effectively, like, a Tower of Babel-esque story, right?
Yeah.
Because it was like, these people tried to reach towards the gods, and then the gods shot them down or something. So it's sort of like... And it's obviously this interesting sort of theme of like, the corruption is basically the result of perfection, or the pursuit of perfection, or whatever, to obviously like a toxic umpteenth degree manner. It's weird because you can make the case, of course, that like Elder Scrolls is technically religious because it's a tad pious because it's always about worshiping this and worshiping that.
Yeah.
But Dragon Age very much, and it obviously clearly comes off a little medieval times Christian because you have Inquisitor, Inquisition, you have the Chantry, you have the something in the book I was reading from David Guide. Well, anyway, Smalls Noodle. Dragon Age 4. What do you think Dragon Age 4 is going to be about? Fuck me.
I think that Dragon Age 4 is gonna be the same protagonist from Dragon Age 3 fighting against Solus and his Darkspawn hordes. And society crumbling apart because he, like, destroys bodies of government and stuff like that.
Tell me about Solus. What is something interesting about Solus?
Solus is a wolf deity for mischief, I think, in the Dragon Age lore.
Okay.
And he comes to the Dragon Age Earth as an elf, you know, and he's one of the ones you meet in the beginning who, like, actually, speaks up for you. He's the one that caused the priest from the very beginning to have died, because he's the one who had opened the other world. He's the one that caused, like, the rifts to open.
Dude, this is so cool because I have not kept up with Dragon Age since like 2.
So he's the one that opened the things, and I think or helped open them. He did something with the rifts, and so he vouches. He's one of the first people to vouch for you.
Okay.
And towards the end of the game, you realize that he had something to do with the rifts and the blight, and you find out he is the wolf deity. And he vows that he's going to take over the world with, you know, with the elves and stuff like that. Because they think he's part of the elvish Dragon Age as well. Like,
yeah, because isn't he the bald elvish guy?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
And you can only romance him if you're an elf as well. I think an elf or a human woman.
Okay.
Well, you don't know he's the main villain. I romanced him before I knew he was a villain, and then I was like, oh, he's just And then I was like, oh, he's just a genocidal villain over here.
Wow. When you suck? Let's play When You Suck.
Also,
I'm trying to find a good Halloween theme episode or level, but nice. Thanks so much. It was like less than a second. Hell yeah.
Also, DNA analysis sheds light on Mionin and Mycenian genetic origins.
Minoan and Mycenian? So you mean, ooh, we gotta play Fibonacci. Fibonacci number. Aren't they like the same thing? Because it was like...
they're two different. No, they're two different.
Well, people always said that they're what was there before the Greeks were there.
Yeah, but they're two different, they're two different things. So Dr. Lazarius from Harvard Medical School, Massachusetts, and their colleagues focused on periods of the Minoan civilization, which flourished on the island of Crete from 2600 to 1100 BC, and the Mycenaean culture, which existed across Greece from 1600 to 1000 BC. That most people created these civilizations to appear local, deriving from 60 to 80% of their ancestry from people who introduced agriculture in Europe from Anatolia, modern-day Turkey, in Neolithic times, starting about 7,000 years ago. So, but the Bronze Age Mycenaean and Mayan skeletons revealed ancestry populations originating either the Caucasus Mountains or Iran. Between 9% and 17% of the genetic makeup came from this source.
Interesting.
The reports say the Mycenaeans, but not the Mionans, show evidence of genetic input from people who lived further north on the flat grasslands that stretch from Eastern Europe to Central Asia. Between 4% and 16% of their ancestry came from the northern source, while Mycenaeans are known to have spoken an early form of Greek, the earliest recorded language spoke by Mionan people of Crete, also known as Linear A, can be read but not translated, implying that it belongs to a distinct but unknown group of languages.
So